Hey everybody, welcome to another status report where we review the past and look to the future. This time around the sun, we're not gonna do that. Instead, I want to take this time at the start of this video to thank you for watching. Whether you've watched every video I uploaded in 2023, there was a lot of them, or if this is your first video of mine you've ever seen. Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome to your new favorite average gamer. That's at least what the banner at the top of the channel says. I don't know why it says that. I don't know why I chose to call myself your new favorite average gamer, or what the hell it says. But it's factual. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm the best ever, but I'm also not the worst ever. I'm average. I'm mid. Relatable? I think that's a relatable quality. I don't know. Anyway, welcome. Hit the subscribe button and join the family. But most importantly, thank you. I do this as a hobby. I don't expect anything out of it. I don't have a Patreon. I don't have a Ko-fi. I don't have a OnlyFans, WikiFeet, MyFeet, MyHub, whatever the hell else people are pimping out there. I don't have any of that. I do this for fun. I love it. I love video games. I just want to entertain people. So I'm not asking anything out of it. Enjoy my content. That's literally it. That's all I ask. You hit the subscribe button, you share the videos you like. That's it. No, YouTube, I'm not going to be doing shorts. Stop it. But 2023 was a great year for gaming, and that made for great Let's Plays. Personally, I think this is maybe my best year of making videos, just because there was a wide variety of great games to be played, and great content to be made out of them. Some great indie titles were out there. Some great AAA titles. Some stanky ones. Redfall. But I still had a blast playing that, and there's some fun experiences in it. So, it was an overall great year for the channel. And I expect the same out of 2024. I know, that's like high hopes. Right? But I expect the same out of next year. But speaking of that thing I just said, let's talk about the new year. I did, after all, say we're going to look to the future at the title in the opener. I'm not going to lie to you. Or at least I'm not going to lie to you on purpose. But I've got some stuff planned for 2024. I'll say that. First up, the end of the year videos. They were supposed to be out today, New Year's Eve. That was the plan, because they're end of the year videos, right? They're pushed back a little bit. Basically, because it was such a great year for gaming, and I played a lot, I'm having a hard time when it comes to picking my game of the year. So it's taking a little longer than I thought. I'm trying to do a new setup with it. I normally do tournament brackets in some variety. When you see the video, you'll understand why it took a little bit of time to think it through, right? It's a thinker. So you can expect both that and the music I listened to in 2023 video, whatever the hell we're calling it. I usually do my favorite music of the year, and it's in the same style of a game of the year video. But 2021 was a debacle because about 5 or 6 albums tied for first. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to tell you what I listened to. And maybe you can pick up some recommendations. Or maybe you go, oh my god, you listened to that too? Holy we're simpatico. Take it either way. But both of those videos will be in the first weekend of 2024. At least, that's what I'm anticipating. I figured just bundle them together, right? 2 end of the year vids in one day. Probably the first weekend of January. Let's just say that. Tentative release date. Expect it like the first Saturday or the first Sunday. I don't know. They're not even recorded. I'm tallying up votes for Game of the Year. It's a process. But on to actual content, right? Let's talk about what you can actually expect in terms of videos. Daniel Scary is back. Because of course it is. It's a fun thing to do. This time around, it's Remedy themed. The creators of Alan Wake and Control. I'm gonna stay. Yeah, them. They're the ones. I'm finally gonna play Control. And I'm gonna see what it's about. It seems way different than Alan Wake, both games, in terms of everything, gameplay, lore. It's set in the same universe. That is all I know about it. So I'm excited to see what it's about. And some articles were saying that some of the characters from Alan Wake 2 are from Control, like Ahti and Mr. Door. Don't know if that's true. I'll find out. But I'm excited. A lot of people really like it. Say that's a very good departure from what Alan Wake 1 was, and people are still saying like, oh, it's different than Alan Wake 2, so it's a different game. So I love interconnected lore stuff, and apparently it's very reminiscent of SCP stuff, which I am absolutely down for. That sounds like a blast. And little lore secrets in here and there. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. After that, the plan is to do a hunting achievements in Alan Wake. I want to play through it again. It's been a while since I played the OG Wake, but I don't want to do it just to do a redux. So I'm going to do the stupid thing, and I'm going to go after the hardest difficulty achievement. Right, Nightmare Mode, I think it is. Whatever the hell it's called. I remember hating the combat. That's why I disliked that game. The story was great. The combat was another story. So it should be, well, I guess I'll just say a hell of a time playing it on the hardest difficulty.
I'm gonna stay.
I don't know. We'll find out. And hell, maybe I'll try collecting every manifest page while we're at it, right? There's the achievement for doing that on, like, just collecting every manifest page and then collecting everyone from Nightmare difficulty? Question mark? Is that what it's called? I don't know. But on to the B-plot of January. The B-plot is South Park. Yes, because there's nothing scarier than not having integrity. In all actuality and all honesty, I've been waiting for an excuse to let's play both the Stick of Truth and the Fractured But Whole. And last year, they gave me that excuse by announcing a new game. It was like a THQ Nordic live stream at the very end, and they were like, oh, there's still more games that aren't announced. There was like 16 games that aren't announced. And then like the South Park logo popped up, the South Park Game Studio logo popped up, and they're like, oh, 15 games unannounced. Oh, that's a way to announce things. And then kind of like over the past 2 months, it's kind of just, pun intended, snowballed into a perfect time frame for me to do this. I'd normally hold off on these types of LPs after the spooky season, after the spooky month, like in for February. The new game is out March 26th, and they're like 12 to 15, 16-hour RPGs. And I want to get through both of them before Snow Day arrives. That's why the pun. The game is called South Park Snow Day. I should have said that before setting up the pun. It's fine. Just like me playing through both those games is gonna be fine. I've always loved South Park. I remember watching them as a preteen or an adolescent, whatever age group I was in. Hell, I might not have been in double digits of the age when I started, like,
I'm gonna stay.
Not watching, but like, seeing South Park. Basically, you know, when I wasn't supposed to be seeing that type of content. To seeing Cartman kick a baby or whatever the fuck the early seasons were. Him getting anal probed by aliens. Probably shouldn't have been seeing that. That's probably why my sense of humor is so... South Park. Yeah. But hey, I now appreciate it even more. Everything that Matt and Trey do, I find funny and I love. And those games are no different. They're amazing. It's been a while since I played Stick of Truth, so I'm excited to get back into that. But I don't remember if I finished Fractured But Whole. I don't know why I didn't finish it. I remember enjoying it and be like, oh yeah, it's different. I know I never finished it because I was looking through the achievements on both games. I have a bunch of them for Stick of Truth, at least on the 360 version. But I've never finished Fractured But Whole.
Hit me.
So yeah. Yeah. We're gonna travel down to South Park and have ourselves a time. That's for certain. The C-plot for January is like, I don't know, man. Callisto Protocol DLC that I didn't get to when it released. It's like a 2.5, 3 hour DLC, so there's like not much there. Maybe an episode or two. That's not really anything to write home about. We'll definitely finish Amnesia Rebirth. That'll actually probably be like one of the first things we do. Because I'm like really close to the ending, I think. And maybe like 1 or 2 episodes away, so we'll probably finish that before anything else.
I'm gonna stay.
Maybe Amnesia the Bunker. That looked really scary. Like, that really looked really good, and people were saying it's like really, really good. We'll probably get to that. Maybe Dead Space Remake True Ending we never got to. I might save that for the finished February alongside Alan Wake 2 New Game Plus playthrough. Get both of those true or extended or whatever endings we want to consider Alan Wake 2 getting in the recent update. I don't know. I don't know. C-plot kind of whatever. It's not the important one, right? A and B are important. C-plot, it's not so much. But I think that's kind of a theme for the year, right? The rest of the year is kind of in flux. I haven't been keeping up with anything that's supposed to release this year. I know Alone in the Dark, the remake featuring David Harbour, that was pushed back to late March. I think it might actually be like the week before Snow Day, so that's gonna be a hell of a doubleheader for the channel. Super spooky and then super comedy. Oh, what a duo! That's like the only thing I remember like releasing. That Dead by Daylight single player game, the Case of Frank Stone, is out sometime this year. No release date yet, but it's out. They said it's out this year. Maybe around the anniversary, June-ish. I think that would be a pretty good time frame. There's no concrete date, but also that will be over on the other channel, Kill by Daylight, as a crossover event. I don't do Let's Plays over there. It's just strictly Dead by Daylight content. So if you're into that, be sure to go over there. Subscribe over there. It's cool. It's a fun time. 2023 was a great year for Dead by Daylight. A lot of good content over there. Both channels had a lot of great content. So, again, go over there, subscribe. The link is in the basement. Go check it out. The same thing with the Outlast Trials. That's out in, like, May. But that's also going to be over on the other channel. Because that's, like, that type of game. Basically, I'm not going to make a concrete schedule for this year. Because, again, God knows when things are coming out. Things are being pushed back all the time. I think the Suicide Squad game is coming out, like, yesterday? Suicide Squad killed the Justice League, which, boy, good luck making videos on that with that title. It's out January 30th. So maybe expect that February. It looks good. It's made by the same people that made the Arkham games. So I'm down. Again, like stuff like that when I'm like, wait, hold on. I just remembered the Suicide Squad game exists. Hold up. This year is going to be fluid. It's going to be water, right? Things are going to change. Things are going to happen. I do have plans, right? But for the most part, in terms of new releases, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I got plans. I want to get back to the Yakuza franchise. I loved Kiwami 1, and I bought every game that was on sale when it went on sale, from Kiwami 2 to Like a Dragon. I think that's the last one I have.
Hit me.
I don't have Man with No Name or whatever those games, the newer games are, the Like a Dragon games. Ishin and the newer one. But I bought all of them. I like the franchise, I like the character, I like the world.
I'm gonna stay.
That was 2 years ago, I think, we started this journey for Yakuza. So that's probably gonna be a big thing for this channel this year, getting through the Yakuza games. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll be continuing various hunting achievements and series, like the anniversary Borderlands completionist thing we were doing. We were doing that. That was going good. That was going fun. That'll be back probably like the first weekend of January, maybe alongside the end of year videos. That's a fun time, so you should check that out. I also plan on doing a professional difficulty run in the RE4 make. And in case you missed my community post about this, if I can actually beat the hardest, most frustrating DLC Resident Evil has ever had, the 21 Survival Plus mode, I will be doing a completionist run through, might want to write this down now, RE2 make, RE3 make, RE4 make, RE7, and Village, as well as the inevitable RE5 make, which might be coming out this year. God knows if they'll just drop the announcement one day out of nowhere. Who knows? But if I can get through that godforsaken Survival Plus, I will be starting the Resident Evil arc of the channel. If we're going by anime terms, that will be the prequel to the Resident Evil achievement arc. I love the franchise. I love every Resident Evil game, mostly. I'm looking at you, Original 5 and 6. But for the most part, I love the franchise, and I think it'll be a fun time. I'll continue Starfield down the line. Maybe. I love Bethesda RPGs. They're always fun. Skyrim, Fallout, even Starfield was great. The YouTube algorithm hates 100-part LPs, though, and I want people to watch my content. I want to entertain people, right? We went through it at the top of the video. So, I don't know. I enjoyed Starfield. It's just a we'll see type of thing right now. I think that's it. I'm sure there are other things I'm forgetting right now. The status reports will continue just to keep you all up to date on what's going on. So if something comes up, I'll let you know there. But for now, I want to thank you once again. Check out my channel for more videos, for other videos. Check out my other channel for also videos, Kill by Daylight videos. And again, the Case of Frank Stone, or whatever the hell that game was called. And subscribe to both for high quality, or at the very least, entertaining videos. And until next time, Happy New Year! Goodbye.